Hi everyone, so welcome to the release video for Uncharted Valley. It's my map, version 2.0. I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of the things that are in this update. If you're starting brand new, then you don't have anything to worry about. You can just start as is, but if you have a previous game save in any of the version 1 of this series, then what you need to do if you want to save your game, you want to watch a couple of my previous videos. You can either overwrite your fruit density or you can convert it over to the new bits, because Giants only gave us the opportunity to add one crop to the map, so on any base map really, so without updating the number of channels you wouldn't get more than one crop. So I kind of think that's going to be a little bit of a problem in the future for Giants, but we'll just kind of see how that works out. So we have 3 new crops, and if you take a look, it's going to be, in this version anyway, it's going to be rye, linseed, and cranberry. I'm going to have separate videos going through how to, you do each one and whatnot, but basically just kind of, a quick overview, and because that's what this is about. And by the way, the link for the update for 2.0 is in the description of this video. So rye is harvested with the grain header. It's kind of similar to barley. I did do a different, we did do a different fill plane for it, and I also have some different effects and whatnot for it. Again, I tried to, especially the later growth stages. Rye can also be swathed with the Macdon pack, and again, that'll do rye cut, and then you can pick it up, and that will give you the extra 20% yield that you get with that. Linseed or flax. That one is going to be, at least how I'm going to use it on this map, is I'm going to use it for seed. I'm going to make my seed master, which again will be a future video. I'll show you how that works with that, and it's going to be giving you more seed for that than you would get from something else. So that's what kind of the purpose of that crop's going to be. And then cranberries. Cranberry was the last one here, which was really tricky. Cranberries can only be planted in the rice bog. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to go into the shop and then go into, place down a rice field. So again, you'll want to place down this rice field, and you can plant your cranberries in there. The cranberries can only be planted in the rice field. So, and then it can be flooded and whatnot. I do know, because of the way Giants currently has things set up, at midnight, if you had it flooded, it would go away, but then you can reflood it. Cranberries are harvested with the grain header, and what you can do is, if you wanted to, go ahead and harvest those, you could actually flood the field and then harvest it, like how they do in real life. And then, so yeah, those are the 3 crops. Just a couple other, cranberries are going to be used for like a bunch of different things. Like we have the brewery already that has cranberry stuff in it. We're going to have cranberry juice by Billy, and stuff like that. And then the other thing I didn't cover was rye. Rye is going to be used in breads, so I'm going to bring that back into the extended bread factory, which again will be coming, later, and stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan for these crops. We already have hemp in here. That was in version 1. Hemp is used to go to hops, which is for the brewery. We're going to put hemp into rope and stuff like that as well. So that one's pretty cool as well. Future plans going to be doing alfalfa at some point. I'll probably record a video when I add that to the map. So that'll be something that we'll add in later. But yeah, so anyway, version 2.0 available in the link below. And again, if you're starting brand new, nothing to worry about. Go ahead and do it. And if you want to convert and your save game and continue on, you can do that. I really, I've said this in the past too. I really don't think, I don't think anybody really ever has to start over. If you do, it's something that you could like fix and replace and piecemeal together if you wanted to, because again, everybody's time is really valuable in my opinion. So like, you're sinking hours into your save game, you don't want to start over. So yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you guys out. If you don't want to start over, you don't want to, doing those tutorials that I kind of posted is above your head. I can convert your save games for you, but again, that's going to be like a one-time thing and shouldn't have to happen ever again. The other thing with this update too, with the 2.0 update, is I increased the number of tip to grounds on the map. So again, we'll have You can tip more things on the ground. It doesn't affect anything like pallets or anything like that. It affects like the fruits itself, like silage, and if you mow grass or if you're doing stuff like that, that'll have it'll have that effect with that. But as far as the other stuff, like, again, pallets, vehicles, trying to think, bales, doesn't have anything to do with that stuff. The reason, and again, the reason I was doing all this stuff is kind of to future proof this map, because I know a lot of people in the past like to use the mods that come out, like a Maze Plus or a and the CCM mod, I think, was one that was pretty, useful. I don't know if that has been out in the later versions, but a lot of people like to use those kind of mods. And in the past, or Terraform, for instance, they add some crops and stuff to it too, and some products, not crops, products, but they do that. And you really kind of want to, we always would kind of tell people to not to use those because you'd go over the limit. And so now, no matter what mods come out, whether they add more tip to ground or if they're, if they're, adding more fruits, we can use any of them and all of them. And then that way too, when Giants comes out, if they come out with other stuff, which I kind of think they will, kind of based on just, in the past, I think they will come out with more stuff, then we'll be able to use all that stuff without any, major issues. So again, the link's in the description. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.